we're humans. We're all God's creation. But, Jesus was specific in saying that, the Bible's specific in saying that those who believe on the name of Son of God, those have the right and the power to be called sons of God. That's what John says. And so when I look at Hindus or Muslims, I can accept them in the brotherhood of man type of brotherhood, but in the Christian sense, like for a Catholic priest to be making a doctrine or to say something, I can't call a non-Christian brother or sister, because the term brother or sister is exclusive. In a religious sense, it's exclusive to Christianity. I can call even my own brother, from my same mom and dad, he's not a Christian. I can call him my brother genetically, and by extension I can call all humans brother or sister genetically, but not spiritually. So for them to say that, the Catholic Church shouldn't even be calling people outside their own religion brothers and sisters, and that's just people on earth. For them to say we have brothers from space is really apostasy, and I think part of a deception.
That's absolutely. What do you think of the recent Vatican Pontifical Academy of Science holding their conference on astrobiology? And basically, it's a lot of big words for aliens in space. Do you think that the Vatican is changing its official position? Do you think that's preparing us for something, or do you think they're just covering themselves just in case?
I would lean to both. I used to lean to more of the latter. What you said is that ever since the whole Galileo thing, the church has really been afraid. I think has an even paralyzing fear of being proven wrong scientifically. And since aliens today are something that really can't be proven or disproven, I think not just Catholics but Christians in general, they just have a fear of coming out and making a dogmatic statement without a lot of evidence or without them being able to study it. Because, again, most Christians and definitely most Catholics, they haven't done the work that those of us, that were at the symposium, Joe Jordan, Mike Kaiser, especially Bill Elner, Mike Bennett, all these people have really poured their lives into decades of research on this one particular topic. Churches in general, they're not going to make a dogmatic statement because they just really don't know for sure. So I really have said for a long time, I think the Catholic Church they would rather be ahead of the curve. If life on other planets is actually formally acknowledged as being real, I think the Catholic Church, just from a political angle, from a savviness angle, they want to be able to say they were the ones who were already saying in advance that it was okay, rather than being, once again, the ones that are, quote, proven wrong by a scientific finding. I used to lean more towards that, and I think it's still true at the local level, that would be a good stance for any priest or pastor to kind of take. But I really think, the Catholic Church is, at its top level, it's right in with all the players of politics and prophecy. The fact that they preach so much false doctrine, they are behind, or at least participating with, a fallen angel agenda. So I kind of think that they're actually at one level or another, whether it's only one or two individuals. I don't want to make a blanket statement on all Catholics, but somewhere in there higher up, even if it's only one or two individuals, I think there is some cooperation with the fallen angel agenda to push this.
All right. We have a caller on the line, actually, and I'm going to go to the caller. Caller, are you there? Can you hear me? Hello, caller? Caller, are you there?
I'm not hearing them either.
I'm not hearing them. So I guess we're going to jump back into what we were talking about. Now,
yeah, let them call back, though, or invite them. We're here for you. We want to hear.
Go to them. Now, my question is, 2012 is a big thing. Do you believe that, now, I'm not talking about Hollywood 2012 when I say 2012. I'm not talking about the death, destruction stuff Hollywood's portraying. I'm talking about the age of enlightenment that the Hindus and the Native Americans and the Aztecs and the Mayans and all of those guys teach as part of the 2012 thing. Do you believe that this will be some kind of coming alien contact or coming alien disclosure to the world, or do you believe that it's just a bunch of hype?
Well, if you start with the Mayan calendar, for one, it's a circle. All circles ever do is start over. They don't blow up. So, when you get to when you go around one, and I think there could be a lot of self-fulfilling prophecy in that. I think because so many people believe it and so many people are looking for it, it would be a strategic time for a fallen angel or cadre of them to do something, because people will really feel that what's happening is inevitable, was prophesied, and therefore they better pay attention. I'm just not personally on the 2012 bandwagon so much myself as believing that something huge and worldwide is going to happen. It could be a good
Brother
year.
Malone, how soon do you think it is, or how do you think that the Antichrist will make his appearance in the in the world or in the political view arena?
I'm not one to really set dates or make predictions. I have a general feeling, as do you probably, that it will be in my lifetime.
I definitely think that.
Whether it's going to be in the next 3, 4, 5 years, I'm not willing to say because I'm not really sure. I don't have a strong conviction about it. We know biblically, certain things have to happen. The great apostasy, stuff like that is going to happen before the man of perdition is actually revealed. So I would just refer people back to 2 Thessalonians to answer that question more than my opinion or your opinion.
Do you believe that the Antichrist will have some kind of connection to these fallen angels as far as his rise to power or introducing them after he rises to power?
Yeah, and I think the way we speak of this most regularly amongst ourselves, like it's maybe the good cop, bad cop scenario that, whenever one cop is promising to be nice to you, if you'll cooperate, he'll protect you from this bad cop who's trying to throw you in jail. Well, they're still cops. They're on the same team. They have the same objective. They're just coming at you differently. I think that could be true on the global scale, too. By the time you get onto the whatever will happen at the time of Antichrist's revealing, is that it's very likely, and I'm not saying this dogmatically as a certainty, but one very possible to me scenario is that the Antichrist, who will be Satan, or at least, possessed by Satan, is definitely in league with fallen angels. And fallen angels are the ones that are behind the evil abductions and the so-called Nordic or good experiences that many people report having, is that it would be quite simple to broker a deal with the good aliens in order to protect us from the bad ones. Oh, those Greys, they're such bad guys. They're the bad cops, and they're out to get you. But hey, we're the Nordics. And said, we're the good guys, guardians of the universe. And if you'll just align with us, do what we say, become united as one planet, put all your citizens under the same political, monetary, and religious system, and this fella here, he's our guy. Yeah, he's brokered a deal with us, so to speak. It's because if you elect this guy, or if you put this guy at the top of your New World Order, then you will have the cooperation of us good aliens. Something like that, Go make a movie or whatever, but I think it could be something like that.
I agree.
That makes a whole lot
I
of sense
agree
to me,
100%.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense to me.
You spoke. Go ahead, Brother BJ.
No, I was saying that makes a whole lot of sense to me. That's incredible the way you put it.
Now, I want to
it's not just my theory. I mean, there's a lot of us working together in this field, and I really like something that Mike Bennett, when he was here in Roswell, was speaking. He was talking about his past experiences coming to Ancient Days conferences, and he said the difference that he saw is that those of us, for some reason, in this Christian ufology field, aren't so much